And the Harvard Crimson and the Yale Bulldogs just about ready to go here at Reese Stadium from New Haven, Connecticut. Austin Rooney, Christine Huber, we're happy to have you with us. If Harvard's going to be successful this evening, Christine, what's got to be that game plan?
I think the big thing for Harvard tonight is they want to stretch this Yale defense, get the ball wide, really get them working around and take all that space that they can.
A possession-based team for the Crimson. They're also not quite as big and as physical as Yale. That's what Coach Josh Shapiro was stressing in our pregame conversation with him. On the other side of the ball for the Bulldogs, you want to keep that ball in the air. You're a bigger, more physical team.
Yeah, well, I think they want to do that, but they also just want to get forward, get those chances in the box, because I tell you, once this Yale team gets going, they get going, and even tonight, both teams have such firepower that I feel like the first team that scores, it could just keep rolling.
Yeah, that's what Coach Josh Shapiro was saying earlier. You know, you get one, okay, maybe it's 1-0, maybe it's 2-0, but you get that third goal, you might just get an offensive explosion. This is a Harvard team that's broken out for 5 and 6 goals at times this year.
It's definitely going to be a key. Whoever scores first in this game, that next 5 minutes is so critical. Defensively, they're going to have to buckle down, or offensively, you're going to come with the fire.
This is a Harvard team still yet to pick up that first win in Ivy League play, 0-1-2. They were very good in the non-conference as they notched a 6-3-1 record, but a couple of unlucky breaks here and there can be the difference.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the way of their season. They've been involved, and they've played great opponents. They've been in every game. The ball just hasn't always bounced their way.
And for the Yale Bulldogs, a 1-2 record coming in. This is a team, though, that is very much recognized on the national scale. And if they play their cards right and win enough games down the stretch, they've got a shot in an at-large bid in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, and they're certainly capable of it. I mean, the players they have on this team, just the star power, it's just a matter of pulling it together and focusing on tonight's game first, getting this win,
right,
and then hoping to get a bid.
From time to time, I'll talk to coaches, and they'll be a little bit shy about watching the RPI. I say, we're worried about this game. Kylie Stander, the head coach for Yale, said, no, we are watching the RPI. It matters to us right here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he knows. He's been around long enough.
And it's Yale with it off the start. Arneson, but gives it away quickly to Gunnarsson. Back to Arneson along the sideline. We're going to see a service in. He bends it across, nearly an opener, as Max Rogers was there on the doorstep. Press this. Long ball. He's got Max Rogers. Good first touch to Carroll. Rogers trying to win this one one-on-one against Gunnarsson. A very strong tackle from Rollo to send that one well out along that sideline.
He was making sure that ball was going out, and Max Rogers was not getting that ball. And we'll see this again. I mean, look at him just come to the ground. Thankfully, Rogers jumped over it. That could have been a two-footed tackle to take out some legs.
Set piece off the throw-in. Got a header in front. Set out by a big end. Another shot. Ooh, tipped high. Oscar Nilsson, just 5'11", but he managed to tip it over the bar.
Yeah, he is excited about that one. Great tip. And you see the size difference between him and Haddock. But watch this timing that he has on this ball just to fly and get it up and over that crossbar. It's not an easy save.
And another corner kick. Yale banging on the door now. Into the box. It escapes the 18 briefly. Mose, now it's Oberg. Lofts it out wide. Rogers, really nice fake, tries to get him up in the air, and it's a low cross that's cleared, and another corner kick coming up. It was Martin Vizian, who had a less than lovely clear there. It's going to lead to a corner kick. I mean, trying to get that ball out, but not in that direction. Rogers, he'll try his luck once more to the back post. Reiki got initial header on it. Still in the box. Arneson, is it going to poke free for press? No, it's clear to the last moment. Fujiwara had it momentarily, but it's Yale who will reset. The onslaught of pressure continues.
I was just going to say, I mean, Yale is looking really good right now. They're possessing the ball well. They're finding their forwards. They're finding the gaps in this Harvard defense, and they're coming with some firepower.
And the corner kicks and the pressure, the shots, the time in the 18, it's all Yale right now. The one exception was that Harvard corner kick that very nearly beat Haddock. But now we've got a free kick for the Harvard Crimson. Does this change anything? Can they get possession going? Now, funny enough, this is not a Harvard team that has a direct attack. It would be one thing if Yale's been controlling possession, but Harvard's a direct team that is going to beat you on the counter. That's not Harvard's style. They're a possession-based team, and they haven't showed it thus far.
Yeah, they really haven't been able to keep the ball on the ground, and they haven't been able to keep it, period.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just even just been going out of bounds on the sidelines. So I definitely need to settle down a little bit, play simple, get some movement off the ball, and that will open up your teammates to find them easier.
Abenge reverses field. Here's Gunnarsson. Fujiwara. Inside, it was a quick pass from Vizian. And it's Haddock who sends it far and away into the seats here at Reese Stadium in what is a rather packed house. Can't keep those souvenirs, though. Got to give them back.
I think these soccer balls are a little more expensive than baseball.
Yeah, it was yesterday. I was calling a volleyball match, and I got a volleyball to myself, and they asked me to give it back. I was hoping to take that one home. It was not about to happen.
A little too big to stick in your pocket,
Yeah,
too, to run out with.
Exactly. Stick that one in the backpack. It's going home. Hershey. Long throw. Fami. There's Fujiwara to the outside. Arlotti's on it. Arlotti, some fancy footwork. It's cleared momentarily by Oberg, and now he does sky it out toward midfield. Initial header, can't get it all the way out. It's Carroll who comes in to try to rescue. And a strong seal from Ethan Vecti to earn a throw-in. We'll have to see if they try to go with a set piece this time around. Nico Garcia Murillo in. We see our first substitution as Kaoru Fujiwara exits. In the multiple substitutions and being able to go out and re-enter, some of the differences between the college game and the club or professional or international game. If you're curious as to why you're seeing a sub in the 26th minute and haven't watched as much college soccer, that's the reason. You do have re-entries. Long throw in toward the 18. This one headed back outside the box. Try to send it in again, and Harvard's earned themselves a corner kick. These set pieces, that's where Harvard got their best opportunity thus far. Early in the first half, forced Haddock to sprawl and make a stop. Abenge to the back post, headed away, and it's a throw-in.
And you can just kind of see the size difference in the Yale guys and the Harvard guys. So it is going to be tough in the air for Harvard today. And, you know, you give the edge to Yale to win all those aerial 50-50 balls. And that's including corner kicks.
Carroll knocked that last one out. Well, if that's the case, you really need that much more possession from Harvard. You're going to need those quick touches. We've seen glimpses of that, but nothing that's really created a scoring opportunity yet. Rogers, long ball, looking for Lagos, never got there. And now Gunnarsson. This one, another aerial ball for Vizian. He does win the race. Drops it off for Gunnarsson. Try to send this one across for Abenge, but it's back to the outside. Ojea Quintana. In for Arlotti. Arlotti firing, takes a bit of an awkward hop, and it stops up right in front of Haddock, so he can easily grab this ball.
And that's a very well organized back line by Yale. You could see they were all behind the ball. They're all in unison. They're all talking, just eliminating all those gaps so they can't get split in the back.
Ebinga, that's wide. And finally here in the last maybe 90 seconds, we're starting to see what Harvard soccer is about. As I'll tell you, in the first 25 minutes or so, we didn't see much of it.
Yeah, they really were not playing Harvard soccer at all. And you can see the technical abilities they have, right? You see the flashes of it. But now it's about them stringing it together, right? And working with the lines and working with each other to break this Yale defense, because it's not easy.
The initial header, even there from Lagos. We talk about the aerial attack. We saw it just moments ago. He's the first one to that header, and it's consistent. Every aerial ball, with very few exceptions, the only one was that corner kick from Harvard that nearly beat Haddock. Other than that, it's been really Yale first head on every ball. Time and space. Garcia, Maria. Crossed in. Besian was the first one to that ball. Arlotti to the outside. Ebinga deflects out. Another corner kick.